What's going on? What's going on? So I posted something the other day about the Raiders and 49ers, right? And it was my fault. My fault. I tried to make a point in a picture post, and it should have been a video post. My fault. My fault. People will always be like, "No, why you gotta go so deep?" I'm like, in this particular time, I was trying to actually prove a point, so I was going deep. I couldn't convey that in the picture. Once again, my fault. To the woman that I actually went back and forth with a little bit in my comments, I want to apologize. It wasn't you in particular, it's that you represented a certain spirit from a group of people that I just didn't like that energy where I was being dead ass serious on that post. And a lot of people laughed, joked. So I'm now gonna try to make my point best I can right now with this video, okay? But I am gonna say this. For the people who get it, get it. For the ones who don't, won't. So people be like, "Oh, you don't go so deep." I'm not here for you. No, I'm not trying to talk to y'all no more. I'm trying to infiltrate people's minds, bodies, and souls, their spirit for change. Heal the hood. Here's the reason why I wore this shirt. I'm gonna get into it. The Raiders and 49ers, okay? The point I was trying to make is that we live in this world where people don't know how to move in love, with positivity, with light. No, we know how to move in evil, with jealousy, with hatred, with negativity, manipulation. That's how we know how to move because it's been programmed into us. I want you to think of it like these evil seeds have been planted inside of us, okay? It's not your fault. It's your community, the environment, the government, whatever. But these evil negative seeds have been planted in us since a kid, and they sprouted up to trees. And on a day-to-day basis, we eat the fruit of the negativity, okay? So the point I'm trying to make is, I just want to live a life of love and positivity. Like, I know so much negativity is going on. I just don't want to be a part of that. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I was like, if we can come together over sports, something very small like sports, we can come together for a lot of different things. So the reason why I wore this shirt, Heal the Hood, right? I don't have nothing red in my closet. That's how much I used to hate the 49ers. So let me give you the backstory, sorry. I'm from San Francisco, okay? Born and raised in a park called Bayview Hunters Point, okay? Literally where the 49ers used to play, Candlestick. I lived at the top and bottom, two different houses, different parts of my life, but literally was 5 minutes away each time. The second house was actually probably like 2 minutes, much quicker. My dad was a huge fan. He used to tailgate. Every now and then I used to go to tailgates, but I didn't like the 49ers. I grew up with around from like 5 to about 10, well, 6 to about 10. I lived in the East Bay, in the park around the Hayward Union City area, okay? This at the time the Raiders was good, okay? They was good. They had Rich Gannon, Tim Brown, Charles Woodson, Bill Romanowski. Y'all remember his crazy ass? He was crazy. But the Raiders was good at the time, and that's who I took on. When when you're coming into that 5, 6, 4 age, and you're coming into your own, you want to make your own decision, you kind of go against the grain. That's what I was doing a little bit. The Raiders are great, so that's the team I saw, but I was going against the grain because I was like, I don't want to be a 49er. I'm okay. I want to be a Raider. When I moved back to San Francisco, I still kept that spirit. I didn't change. It grew so much where I stopped wearing red altogether. I literally stopped wearing red altogether. Like, I just did not want to be associated with the 49ers. To the point where later on in my life, I connected with Nipsey, and him being an August, person, his birthday is 9 days after me, but 3 years before me. If you know numbers, you know that's important. He 3 years before me, but 9 days after. I connected with his spirit so much that I would say probably like 10, 12, I don't know how many years ago, I became semi-honorary Crip. Because I didn't like red already because of the 49ers, it was easy for me to adopt blue and just always wear blue. But not even knowing that it was becoming a deeper rooted thing where like it was hate towards certain people, certain things because of what they liked. And I didn't know that spirit was on me deep until I started doing my own self-healing and journey work, and I realized a lot of stuff has been planted in me. It didn't come from me. A lot of stuff have been planted in y'all, didn't come from y'all. So it's time to unroot that. We're chopping that fucking tree down of hatred and evil. Let's live in love. So my point is, I grew up in a gang-ridden environment, okay, where I was literally ready to kill people over another block that I had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to fucking do with me, but I was ready to kill somebody else over that block, okay? But it's deep-rooted with some of y'all too. If you look at sports, politicians, how you view this, how you view that, you legit hate a group of people because of where they live, how they look, what they say, what they think. But why is that? Why is that? Because you can easily hate someone over something small like sports. And then if you can do sports that has nothing to do with, most of y'all have never played football. Most of y'all never played sports. Unathletic people literally will spend a whole week mad at another group of people that ain't not getting paid to play this sport. The people who actually play the sport, they happy, free. Whether they win or lose, they happy and free. And most of the time, they are friends with the opponents. But we will spend a whole week arguing over what happened on Sunday, over football that we don't play. That's the point I'm trying to make, is you don't even understand how much hatred you have. I now get it. I hated the 49ers. I hated the color red. I hated anything associated with it, to the point where I will legit probably not associate myself with certain people because of how they moved and what they thought with teammate. What? Like, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm saying growing up in gang culture, it's easy to sometimes adapt certain things and really rock with it. Like, yeah, that's my team. I ride or die for them. It's like, but you don't get paid for that team. You don't get paid to be on that block. You don't get paid to support that politician. You don't get paid to support that view. You don't get paid to go this hard for something that has nothing to do with you. So why you got so much hatred towards it? That's my question, is we have so much hatred towards things that have nothing to do with us. People, oh, it ain't gotta be that big. But it does. People literally will fight at certain games. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure some liquor and stuff involved, but that's not the point. The point is, we've gotten to this part of just hating the next person so bad, and we don't know why. So we're gonna uproot that today, okay? We're gonna uproot that. Like I said, I'm here to heal the hood. I'm here to bring peace to everybody, not just the hood, but yeah, the hood in particular, but mainly everybody. I wanna live in peace and love and harmony. Why I really feel this way is if my big bro Nip, God rest his soul, in his later years, he called truce with the Bloods. And he started wearing red every now and then. Like I said, this is the only real red thing I got. This is the only real red thing I got. But I'm calling truce with all my hatred towards whatever I had hatred towards. Like, I can't hate things that I can't hate nothing. Even if it afflicted or harmed me, I don't want to hate it, because that spirit is deeper rooted. I want you to think of it like weeds. You can't have weeds in one area of your garden and not think it's going to affect the other area, where you have hate here but you don't have hate there. That's ass backwards. Let's just have a beautiful garden of no weeds, all love. So today, when the 49ers come on, I am rooting for the 49ers. As a Raider fan, I'm rooting for the 49ers. What they eat don't make me shit. We're in two separate divisions, conferences. What they do don't make me shit. You know, a team I really dislike is the Chiefs. A lot of us dislike the Chiefs because they beat all our ass, but I'm still not hating them no more. I used to hate the Patriots. I'm not hating the Patriots. I used to hate Tom Brady. One, because he never repped. He was from the Bay. That's a whole other story. But as a human being, he actually he's an okay human being. I've been researching him a little bit. He believes in manifestation. His wife Giselle got crystals and all. As a human being, how do you hate someone you don't know, right? So today, like I said, I'm rooting for the 49ers. Unless the Raiders play the 49ers, which they do play in the next season, that's the only game where I'm going to be like, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And it's in Vegas. I ain't been in Vegas in 11 years. We going to that game and it's fuck y'all. But after the game, it's all love, baby. Because after the game, they all love. Most of them are friends. Most of the people on different teams grew up playing with each other or played in college or high school. They're friends. They're friends. All the owners are friends. So why we can't be friends? When it's game time, fuck you. After the game, friends. Friends, love, right? I love Deebo Samuel. I love Kittle. I love the 49ers offensive scheme. That shit is amazing. It's amazing. I love it. Love it. I wish my team had some innovative shit like that. Me saying that doesn't take away nothing from my team. It actually just builds them up. So I want y'all to think about that. We got to stop moving where you think you downing someone, you hating someone. How does that uplift you? That doesn't do nothing for you or your team. Or we're just going to, stay in football, but hopefully you're catching it. You downing or knocking someone really doesn't build you up. But at the same time, you uplifting someone, right? It's the same energy where I was like, I could be like, I hate this about the 49ers. Why? I love Deebo Samuel. I love his game. I love George Kittle. That boy is physical. I used to play football. I love physicality, right? It did nothing for my team. It took nothing away from my team to uplift. I want y'all to get that. It does nothing from you to uplift somebody else. But then when you, but in the grand scheme, it uplifts the world, right? Let's flip it. You put negativity out, it does nothing for you, but it does bring negativity into the world. So let's flip it. Let's live in love. I even hate the comparison. Me saying I love George Kittle has nothing to do with Darren Waller, who's on the Raiders. I love Darren Waller. Top 3 tight ends in my book. This is no order. Kelsey, Waller, and Kittle, right? Kelsey is the only one because, like I said, he played for the Chiefs. I'm just like, oh, I can't stand him. But as a person, I love his game. I love his game, right? But they're all different. We got to stop comparison. The Jordan, the Kobe's, the LeBron, this versus that. The moment you try to compare someone to someone else, you now have to find negativities in another person. Why you can't just find positivities in both people or whatever you're comparing, right? Jordan was to Kobe what Kobe was to LeBron. They don't, you think they really be like, oh, I'm better. Man, at the end of the day, Kobe knew what it was. He was trying to be Jordan. Yeah, he would talk shit. Kobe was trying to be Jordan. Why do you think LeBron went to the Lakers? To honor Kobe. Come on, y'all. Come on. So we got to stop the comparison. We don't have to compare, oh, this tight end is better than this. I can show love to them and still have love for my own. I can show love to somebody else and still have love for my own and be like, well, who's the best? Well, he on my team, so he the best in my book because he's on my team, right? You can literally have it that way where you can be like, all right, if you want to be like, who the best? All right, because that person on my team, they the best. But I ain't got to compare them to nobody else and be like, he's better than this. They the best because they on my team. They the best because they on my team. I don't have to knock somebody else. I can give them love and still honor what I love about my team and what we doing, right? So hopefully you're getting what I'm putting down. Hopefully you're getting what I'm putting down. Move in love, not hate. And we can start with something small as sports. We can then maybe go to politics. From politics, we can go to other things, especially in the gang culture, right? We don't know how much hate is rooted in be ready to kill someone, how that spills over into so many other areas of our lives. So I'm here to heal everything. I could have easily sat by the blue one, right? But I was like, I'm gonna go by the red one. I'm gonna purposely try to wear red more. Not like just wear red shit on purpose, but if I'm out and about and something I like is red, I'm gonna buy it. To honor Nip and unity and keep the marathon going, I'm moving in love and light and positivity. If y'all don't get it, you won't get it. It's not for you, but if you get it, you get it. If your team is not playing that other team, no matter what, don't root for the demise. Just root for your team to get better. In fact, here's the kicker. I want to play the 49ers in the Super Bowl. I want the Raiders and 49ers to be in the Super Bowl. The only way that can happen is if both teams are good. Both teams have to be good. When the last time both teams was good? I actually want the Raiders and Niners to play in the Super Bowl. They're 2 different conferences. The only way that can happen, they both have to be good. Okay? This year just happened. The Raiders and Niners both made the playoffs. When the last time that happened? Y'all remember the era when we both was competing for who's gonna be the worst team? We had like 4 wins. Y'all would have 6 wins. We would have 5 wins. Y'all would have 6. Horrible. Can we just root for each team to be great so we can meet in the Super Bowl? Think about that. Why wish on somebody else's demise when you could just wish your team to be better? Right? Put all that good energy into your team. So I am rocking with I'm not rocking with them. Well, today I'm rocking with the 49ers. But in general, I'm saying I'm rooting for the 49ers to be good. So one day in my lifetime, I can see Raider 49ers Super Bowl and we can battle it out there. I would love a rivalry where we go back and forth how the Cowboys and Niners did for those years and be in the Super Bowl maybe like 3-4 times out of a 10-year span. Oh my God, that would settle all debates. Let's play in the fucking Super Bowl, y'all. Huh? That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm wishing the Niners well so we can meet y'all in the Super Bowl. And I hope y'all get my drift and you can wish us well too. If not, like I said, for the ones who get it, get it. For the ones who don't, won't. And I'm gonna come over by my blue butterfly. Hey, blue butterfly. Hey, Nip. Hey, Nip. You're changing the mind, body, soul. Marathon will continue. Like I said, if you can't do it for me, do it for Nip. If Nip can bring unity and all that with the Crips and Bloods, let's try to do it in sports. Let's try to do it in any other area. Let's try to do it in politics. Like I said, I ain't speaking to everybody. You get it, you get it. If you don't, you won't. Bless up, Ashe. Have a great fucking